morning, 47. The Ark Society's annual gathering is several weeks away, which should give us ample time to prepare. Meanwhile, Mr. Gray has an off-the-books request. Perhaps you should explain.
Noel Crest. One of my best fixes. Before Romania, I left him in charge of the militia. Told him in no uncertain terms to cease all attacks on Providence, stand by and await further orders. Safe to say he did not. Crest and his men have gone rogue, reinventing themselves as a glorified gang of international thieves. They specialize in ruthless spectacle heists with zero regard to collateral damage.
I've seen the man's file. What did you expect would happen?
It's not like I had much choice, seeing as all my best lieutenants were killed by you two.
Fair point.
Nevertheless, Crest is a rabid dog. He is my responsibility, my mistake. I would like your help correcting it.
Current whereabouts?
Ambrose Island, an isolated harbor north from the Strait of Malacca. Coincidentally, one of Wazir Kale's old ports of call. According to my intel, Crest and his men have joined forces with a local pirate syndicate to raid a passing tanker. His goal, a control unit for an Ether Corp satellite being covertly shipped abroad. The satellite is a node in the company's most secure cloud storage network, so they would pay a fortune to preserve its integrity.
What is Crest's endgame?
Extortion, if I had to guess. We don't have the luxury of a full investigation. For us to move against the constant, we need Providence to think the threat is over and lower their guard. Another militia attack on Ether would raise alarms.
I agree. 47. You'll need to eliminate Crest and destroy that control unit, or lock the militia out. The satellite cannot fall into their hands. We'll need a cover story for ICA. Luckily, Akka, the rapacious leader of the syndicate, already has an active ICA contract on her head. Take her out, and we'll even get our expenses paid.
Well, I never had you pegged as a rebel.
I'm warming to it.
Thank you, both. 47, seeing as I know Crest, I'll provide field support. Meet you out east. Welcome to the Andaman Sea, 47. We've arrived just in time. It seems Crest didn't disclose the true object of the heist to his partners, so Akka has seized one of the satellite control unit's keycards as collateral until they can renegotiate. The militia have set up camp near the remains of a colonial outpost. Both Crest and the control unit should be nearby. You'll need to destroy the unit itself or render it inoperable by retrieving both keycards. Knowing Crest, he'll have given his to someone he trusts, but Akka is less inclined to delegate. She should be in the pirate base when she's not out among the locals. I provided you with a GPS tracker. Activate it when you're done and I'll initiate extraction. The sooner we finish up here, the better.
Pacing around like a tiger in a cage earlier. It makes me nervous.
Ever since they got back from the raid, the mood's been different. They're not being as chummy with the toy soldiers anymore. Used to be, she was at Farah's every night getting drinks with their boss, wasn't she?
Something must have happened. You know, Akka, if she thinks someone's taking what's hers, she'll just as soon cut their hands off as ask for it back.
Maybe it was stupid, but I expected better from them. They've been pretty easy to deal with. When they showed up, I thought they would take the whole village over, but they mostly keep to themselves near the ruins.
You make friends with a crocodile when you live in the water. Maybe now that they're ready to return to land, they're showing their true colors.
There. That's Knoll Crest. Formerly one of my most reliable assets.
Got it? Akka's not gonna get any friendlier if she calls a meeting and I keep her waiting.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Good.
It seems that Crest is waiting for Akka to call a meeting. Getting them both in one place would certainly save some time. Akka must be using the light to signal for Crest when she wants a meeting. It shouldn't be too difficult to exploit that.
Hey, you've been nosing around here a lot tonight. You want to make yourself useful?
Maybe.
Oh, don't be so mercenary. I don't have any more coconuts on hand. Help the lady out and find her.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Farah would love to have a little baby around to phone over. She's like royalty. I don't know. There's a lot of work that needs to be done.
Hello, sir.
reason you don't see any kids running around the island.
Did you find a coconut for me?
I have it right here.
Oh, that is a good-looking one. I can tell you've worked with these before. Come with me. I might have another job for you.
Whoa.
Are you're in my space. Can you take a few steps back?
Cheers.
It's been a long day, you know. It feels like they only get longer. Oh, that hit the spot at least.
I got this number from a mutual friend.
Now, are you interested in doing me another favor?
Sure, why not?
There's a local boy. Well, he's a man, you know, but he's a boy. He got very drunk last night, very stupid, and took a box of cigars from behind the bar. We don't steal from our owner, and I'm sure if Akka finds out what he did, he will lose a finger or worse. I just want the box back, no drama. I'm sure he'll be as relieved as me if you return it.
I think I can handle that.
You're a very good sport. He lives in the green shack towards the back of the village. His neighbor is a party animal with terrible taste in music, so it's easy to find.
Hey, my friend.
What's up? Were you able to get the cigar box back?
Yes, here.
Oh, look at that. You're a blessing. But if you have time for one more thing, it'll be the very last end. On my word.
Much appreciated.
Tell me more.
I've been overhearing chatter from the militia boys about someone they're keeping in the ruins. Meanwhile, Akka has been waiting for her inside man to show up. He's supposed to arrange the payment from Chiron's insurance in exchange for the hostages she took. Why, fortunately, he's missing. Interesting, isn't it?
I'm listening.
Oh, I don't think they would let me through. But you seem like you know how to get around obstacles. Am I right? Maybe you'd be able to get a better look. If it is Mr. Shu in there, Akka should know.
I'll work something out.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
A prisoner in the ruins. Might be worth a look.
Yeah, hi.
Sir, keep out of my way. Just that I feel so stuck. I think I'll better suit for the pocket wear.
Hey, are you into biochemistry at all?
Suppose I am.
I'm doing my thesis about new applications for biotoxins native to Ambrose Island. If you find any unique frogs or flowers nearby, could you bring them to me? I'll be happy to share the results of my research with you.
Sounds promising.
That's what my advisor says.
I found this.
Oh, what a beautiful specimen. You never know it from looking at them, but these flowers can be distilled into an odorless liquid that's phenomenally lethal. Promise you'll be extra careful with this, friend.
I will.
I just want to go again. Rediscover that special.
We have some weird noises. I'll have a look around.
got some strange noises here. Looking into it. Over. Who's there?
He's being pretty quiet. Wish all prisoners were cooperative.
Command, something ain't right down here. Stand by while I investigate.
Interesting.
That looks like Mr. Shu, Pirate's inside man with Chiron. I doubt they'll be happy to hear he's dead in militia custody. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
Sir?
Ah, you're back. Have you learned anything?
I have.
Oh dear. This will put a wrinkle in Aka's plans for sure. I should let her know. I'm grateful for this. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
Why feel better?
Hey, man.
You look like you've got something to say.
Lance is dead, Akka. He's dead in the ruins.
What? What are you talking about? Shu hasn't even docked yet.
The militia must have caught him out on the water.
You wanna fucking go, man?
Probably in case you're
Come on, let's go, asshole.
Apparently he died. Or maybe they killed him. Either way, he's gone.
Shit, Christ. All that talk about partnership and he goes and does this. But he wants us to pick him. Desperate for their scraps. I'll show him desperate. I'll make him beg for his life.
Akka, do not jump to conclusions.
This has nothing to do with you. Stay out of my business.
Sinher Ventan, also known as Akka, leader of the pirates. She should be carrying one of the key cards for the control unit, thanks to her current détente with Crest.
You, light the signal. I'm ready to start the meeting.
Right away.
Wait here.
Got it. You need clearance to pass. You don't have it, buddy, so go away.
They've lit the signal for the meeting. I assume you have a plan in mind, 47.
Oh?
Long time no see.
Anyone else has to stay outside? Fine. You heard the man.
Odd.
Feel free to grab a drink.
Yeah, I see you.
I think I will.
Thanks so much.
You see yourself as a real chess master, don't you, Crest?
What do you mean?
The case we took? The controller. You decided what I did and didn't need to know about it. You manipulated me and my men to do what you needed without asking for too much in return. That was your strategy, right?
I really just didn't think you'd want to know. Your hands are cleaner that way.
Oh, I appreciate the consideration, right? How lucky that you know what.
Arca's out of the way. Good work. That's Crest taken care of. That's one problem taken care of. Now you just have to deal with the satellite control unit. Well done. With the control unit in pieces, the satellite's no longer our problem. And that's that. The rest will pick up the pieces. It's time to go, 47. I'll let Diana and Olivia know this is going.
How did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No, there is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I'd been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for their mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
The Isle of Scale, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
Ah, one more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society.
Inside my
As
personal
Ark
space.
patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
So, what do you think?
Well, you weren't kidding. This place is pretty epic.
Throw in.
All year round for ideation purposes, but tonight's the only time the rest of us get together. So, you decide on what to buy from the catalogue?
One of the bunkers, sure, and I'm curious about the cryo facility.
I think you're gonna like it here, Logan.
With a 7-digit tuition fee. I better.
What else? Yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official ceremony scheduled to take place in the upper courtyard. A stirring ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind. I believe that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your evening.
Looking fine
the
today.
bar is right up ahead.
Right. Evening.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Let me give you one free piece of advice.
Hey.
Yeah, back in the days, it was just a few of us.
Apologies, sir, but this door is for initiates only. I'm sure you understand.
What's with that weird bird effigy?
It's the annual Phoenix ceremony. It symbolizes the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed and triumphant.
Ah, rebirth. I get it.
Interesting. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire with Zoe inside it. Well, I suggest you locate this master of ceremonies who lights the fire 47. If this doesn't sound like an accident waiting to happen, I don't know what does.
New is that the master of ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with
Is that
Zoe
the,
Washington.
Master of ceremony?
So, what's with the donation?
Tokens, come on, need more tokens, they can't all be gone.
If the pressure drops just a bit, the locking mechanism fails and Miss Washington won't be able to escape. What sort of a maniac would lock herself inside a burning effigy without proper measure?
Same kind who repels into an ancient temple full of death traps.
Granted, let's get
Some filthy rich broad wants to flirt with danger to feel alive. I say let her. Pay for
Huh? Okay.
We might have a situation. Sweeping area, over. Hello?
I would like to file a complaint about the locking mechanism for the trapdoor on the Phoenix end. Yeah, this thing is call me back.
You go.
I get it. No problem.
You do.
Mister!
Seriously, I'll pay
You're
you.
currently trespassing in a restricted area! Sir, you will need to follow me. Please comply and come along.
Me? You're the master of ceremonies.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning...
Ah, what did that person do to deserve a smack in the head like that?
Excellent. The crowd was starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage. And the torch is ready by the money bag.
Banneker, thank Christ. Ready when you are.
Okay.
Who's this guy? Oh, it must be the LOC.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean. Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 46. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live, and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution.
Evening, sir.
This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes, and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Look at you, Fenneker. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes, not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work. Next up, Sophia Washington.
Joke. How can we work without inspection gloves? I've told management so many times.
Do me a favor and see what's up, would you?
Yep.
Have a good evening. It'll cost me plenty. Looking tremendous today, sir.
To learn more about the Titan project. I so want to transfer teams. I mean, who gives a crap about cryonics if we're building a bloody space colony?
So, according to its charter, the Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. And this year, world-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel has donated an Aztec necklace called the Cloud Serpent to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival, who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years, will attempt to steal it for herself before it goes into storage. Could be just the bait we need.
What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain upload program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But she seemed real interested in this invention of his. Something called a kill switch.
Kill switch? Sounds ominous.
Well, whatever it is
still in
she's plotting,
session?
he did
No,
not
they've
want
called
to
a
be part of it.
recess. Sophia
But
Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and
Poor
nail.
bastard.
Huh.
Well,
Wouldn't
that's
happen to
what
be
you get for inventing
Jebediah
kill
Block,
switches,
the
I
coal
suppose.
baron, would it?
Yeah,
How'd you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council. He's one of the original 5. You know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91. Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating up a pillow cushion. Oh.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
She was properly pissed.
Jeez. Must mean a lot to her. What's it about?
What am I, paparazzi? I just work for these assholes. Same as you.
Well, keep me posted, in case teeth start flying.
Can do.
So, brain uploads, huh? Living forever as a string of code.
Have a good evening, sir.
I'm not doing that. Not in a million...
What did they offer?
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
I know you know that. You're Jameson.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament, and, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people? No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
My God. That's what I paid almost $2 billion for? Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
What?
No way, man. No way. By luck and this boat can't possibly be fine. But what? Expel me. That two-bit treasure hunter, Sophia Washington, has the power to expel me. Jebediah Block. Fuck it. I need an edge, and I need it fast. Oh, I will. This ain't over. No offense, but I don't like what... Hey. I found something. Could be a weapon.
All right, stay put. I'll take a look.
No problem.
Not another one. This is a disgrace, really. Are you with the security team? Hang on. No!
What are you doing? Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position.
Everything
I
all
would
right,
like
sir?
to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts of my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. As long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council
Not now.
room and proceed with the vote.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Ah, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please.
Are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number 1.
Hey.
Don't be an
find out
idiot.
what that was?
There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try. But I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered you a carrot. Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana, Block. The mine collapse in 2015. It would be...
No! Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce it.
I just took my husband's ranch off the grid. Obviously, I hate the trend, but at least it makes me
Saffron, jujube, and okra. Are there even any in there?
I'm so sorry, sir.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Barnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you, I wonder?
Just keep walking.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
Sophia Washington is trying to persuade Janus's original 5 to embrace the Green Revolution.
Fat chance. The original 5 are all energy yellow.
Sir, hope you're well.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
I have been running the Founders Week for over a month.
Oh, I see.
I have some of the world's most prominent
Penny
people
drops.
waiting to pay him their last
I should have known.
I have the star.
How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
I'm glad I'm rich, though. I was rich before I married him, and now I don't even know how much money I have.
Okay, stop playing. I need the floor for a moment.
Sense of it. We're in the middle of something. Move away from this area.
That's what I heard anyway. Basically, you don't want to keep the outside shut.
Mr. Edwards. Still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties, secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain, so sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable. Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants.
Tell us everything about them.
The ivory towers are about to fall.
And when we're done...
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, the partners are all that matter.
There's an issue.
Of course there is.
Olivia's tracked the names mentioned by the Constant, and they're dead ends.
How dead?
Obituaries for all 3 have appeared online. Accidental death, heart failure, lung cancer.
They're covering their tracks. Faster than I thought.
A contingency plan of sorts. The Constant wasn't aware of it.
Well, seems they didn't tell him everything after all.
Something this big will leave traces behind.
The Constant says to follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick. The investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you worked for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best bet as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities. But everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in two ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with the data. We'll need all three drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining providence tied to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
Welcome to New York, 47. The Milton Fitzpatrick Bank is open for business, but it seems there's some sort of investigation underway. Expect increased security. Your target, Director Athena Savalas, can be found in her top-floor office, overlooking the iconic Teller Hall. Head of Security, Mateo Perez, is roaming between the vault area and the Teller Hall, talking to employees. And Head of Accounts, Fabian Mann, can be found on the investment banker floor and the top floor of the bank, driving the internal investigation. Remember, we need to secure the data from the bank's reinforced vault, or, alternatively, acquire 3 hard drives carried by the director and her 2 lieutenants, Mann and Perez. Good luck, 47.
The bear and the rabbit taking a shit in the woods. I mean, I can't remember the rest, but it is funny. Still really funny.
I'd like a private meeting, please.
Oh, all right. Are you a client?
I'm looking to become a customer. I have a substantial private savings I'd like to deposit with your bank.
Wonderful. How substantial?
7 figures.
7? I see. Excellent. Yes, let's just find a nice private area then. Follow me, please. I didn't catch your name, Mr.
Apparently someone broke
Reaper.
into the bank last
So,
night.
what do you do for a living?
Mateo Perez interviewed me
I'm in
about
the
it for a
retirement
full
industry.
hour.
Told me not to tell
Then we're in
anyone.
a very
They
similar
steal
business.
anything?
Have these
I don't
past
think
few
so.
years been as
They're
profitable
trying
for
to
you
find
as they
out.
have for us?
That's why Fabian's got his SWAT team
Excellent.
with financial
Director
investigators
Savalas
locked in
has
the
taken us to
conference
record profits. All it took was a creative approach to the elimination of, let's say, unwanted elements.
I'm all for elimination.
Let me just activate the booth privacy setting for one moment. This way nobody can see or hear anything that goes on in here.
Practical.
Isn't it? So, you wanted to open a savings account, Mr. Reaper?
Yes.
Smart move. People have started filling their mattresses with cash, blaming the banks for the host of financial woes in the world, but let me be blunt. These people are the reason the world is slipping.
Really?
I say we stop taxing the wealthy and allow them to put the money back into society rather than into the state coffers. Watch how that creates jobs for everyone. If people don't put money in the bank, we can't invest and generate revenues for us all. That's practically robbery.
Interesting.
That's why people of your pedigree are valued customers here at Milton Fitzpatrick. We're on the lookout for quality clientele, not the run-of-the-mill folks who just want to borrow money to save their small businesses. If that sounds interesting, well, then we should set up a proper meeting next week. Talk more about those 7 figures of yours, okay?
Sure.
Excellent. A pleasure, Mr. Reaper.
Huh. Strange. The ugly side. We're doing this. I'll email you the documents as soon as I have them.
Office. I feel like giving that woman a piece of my mind. I gave this place everything.
Nowhere.
I hit every quota they threw at me. How could she do this? I can't be fired. So, Bryce. Oh, have we talked to everyone?
No, I think I saw him go into the bathrooms. He's been there? Who the hell are you?
Never comes down. First to look over all of us from that watchtower of hers.
Weird approach to leadership.
Well, I mean, she gets results, but leadership? No.
The only reason she come down.
Ugh, are you stupid or something? You need to get your act together right now.
What a stupid disguise. Yeah.
I should.
I'm not buying that. Oh, God! Help!
office. I feel like giving that bit woman a piece of my mind. I gave this place everything.
You got your orders. I expect you to carry them out. Understand?
I need you to keep your head down if you want to stay alive.
Yeah, I'm on it. Hey, you! The bank teller!
Anybody copy? No sign of any pups. Going on.
I would strongly advise you to leave the area. Listen up.
Be a good boy. Come out.
I...
Oh no! Please, someone help me! I gotta get out of here.
What's going on here? What happened?
There is a dead body!
Okay, I'll deal with it now.
Damn.
Yes! Flashing is intake. Gotta be quick here.
What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. Sir, if you follow me. Okay!
I hit every quota they threw at me. How could you do this? I can't be fired.
Hey there. Guard. Not move another muscle.
You are. Feeling better, I hope. Should I let HR know you're ready for the final interview?
I feel like a new man. I'm ready.
Wonderful. Follow me, please. It's right down here.
Best of luck in your interview, 47. Let's see where this will lead you to.
Nervous? Don't worry. You'll do fine. Mr. Thomas, have a seat, please.
Ah, Mr. Thomas. Good to meet you. I'm Kevin, and this is Melissa. We're both with HR, and we will be guiding you through this last test.
It's important to stress that there's no pass or fail here. It's merely a standard personality test meant to gauge how you'll fit into our corporate culture.
All right.
If you're ready, let's kick this off, okay?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is a very simple test. All you do is pick a card and tell us what you see there. Now, it's important to point out that there are no right or wrong answers here. It's just to give us a better impression of who you are on a psychological level. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Mr. Thomas. Let's proceed then. If you will, please pick the card that most conjures up the word opportunity.
This one.
All right. Now look at it closely. Take a few moments. Then tell me, do you see an animal or an object?
Animal.
I see. What kind of animal?
A bird. An eagle, perhaps.
An eagle. Very interesting. A forceful animal. Anything else?
It's feeding on something.
Feeding? On what?
A carcass. The scene is reflected in a pool of blood flowing from the body. It's a vulture feeding on someone else's kill.
That's very graphic, Mr. Thomas.
Yes. Brutal, even.
Right.
Very interesting observation, Mr. Thomas. Not what we expected, but that's perfectly fine. Let's take the next one, shall we? Pick any of the remaining cards that make you think of execution, please.
I'll pick this one.
Good choice. Tell me, what is the first thing you see here? Just the very first thing that comes to mind.
I see a figure in a large coat. Perspective skewed, as if I'm looking at him from the ground. He's got something in his hands.
Go on.
He's armed. Dual firearms. Large caliber pistols.
I see. What else do you see?
He's just finished a job. Perfectly executed.
And who is this man?
It's me.
Very, very interesting, Mr. Thomas.
Well, that's a very creative interpretation, Mr. Thomas. I think we've just got time for the last card. Please proceed. This last card should hopefully make you think of prosperity. Whenever you're ready, just grab a card.
Okay.
Oh, very good. This is an interesting one. What do you see here? Take in the whole image, please, and in as much detail as possible, tell me what this reminds you of.
Wealth.
Can you elaborate on that?
I see a big pile of money earned performing questionable actions.
And how do you feel about that? Bending the rules of the game.
It's what I do.
Very good, Mr. Thomas.
Well, I have to say, that was very impressive, Mr. Thomas. With your cutthroat approach and killer instinct, I think you'll fit right in with Milton Fitzpatrick. Wouldn't you say so, Melissa?
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. Mr. Thomas, allow me to congratulate you on your new position as an investment banker here at Milton Fitzpatrick.
Thank you. When do I start?
Well, aren't you an eager beaver? Well, we expect you to come in tomorrow at 8.
Welcome on board, Mr. Thomas.
You know what? If you want, feel free to have a look around the bank. You've got clearance all the way to the top. Get to know the place. Just don't go into the CEO's office. We don't want to lose you on your first day.
Thank you.
I'm sure you can see yourself.
Thank you. When do I start?
Well, aren't you an eager beaver? Well, we expect you to come in tomorrow at 8.
Welcome on board, Mr. Thomas. Find anything yet?
No.
This doesn't look good.
One of the investment bankers at Milton Fitzpatrick is facing termination. He's got a private meeting with Director Savalas and has been told to register at the top floor reception. Well, Terminations are your specialty, 47.
I do think it would be more beneficial to shut down the bank and do a full sweep, but he said no. My guess? There's some sensitive shit around here that he doesn't want. That's why he made us sign that 10-page NDA. God, he's come to the director's office. I feel like giving that bit woman a piece of my mind. Wow.
Why? Why are you doing?
Listen, sir, Sir, you should go back the way you came. You might get into trouble. I'm glad we speak the same language.
Money man! Yeah, you! I want a word!
Holy crap!
I'm here for a meeting with Director Savalas.
I don't think that... Oh. Yes, of course. That's right. Go inside.
Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, have a seat, please.
Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, as you must be aware, we've been running some numbers internally to measure the flexibility and productivity of people working here at the bank. Work hours, output versus input, sales portfolios, late nights and early mornings, things like that. I've been reviewing personnel files for the past few weeks, and a couple of files stood out. Yours, for instance.
Is that so?
I have quite specific expectations when it comes to my employees. How you appear and act reflects directly on me and this building. And, well, you've certainly managed to stand out, Mr. Jackson. Tell me, do you knit those sweaters yourself? Or does your wife do that?
A man needs a hobby, Miss Savalas.
Guard, leave the room. I need a moment alone with Mr. Jackson here. So, Mr. Jackson, I'm pleased to inform you that you will be able to explore your hobbies. Huh? Well then.
Someone there?
Oh, this is pissing me off.
Taking out civilians. Let rip!
Can't see him. I can't see him. Can anyone see him?
Second backup data disk is secured. Just one to go, 47.
I heard Ruby Red is in the house.
Who?
The journalist.
What did you see? Well, there's cameras everywhere, heavy security everywhere, a lot of frisking.
Hey!
What? Hello?
Please don't.
Security?
I...
No! We have a security breach. Okay, so you're saying that I should... Oh, okay. Stupid hot down here today.
Do not turn on the AC. What a...
I never lost.
This is the vault, 47. The data core should be behind that large steel door. Great work, 47. You now have access to the vault. Good work, 47. That's the evidence secured for now. Careful not to lose it. If anyone sees you with that rack, my guess is you'll draw a lot of unwanted attention to yourself. That's the last objective completed. Exfiltrate the bank, 47. Miss Hall will want to have a close look at that data.
I'm really sorry, but we've had to section off this area for now. The head of security suspects there may be some tampering going on. But I need you want another money or whatever.
Don't shut up.
Sorry, I don't know what I want. How are you finding things here at the bank?
Oh, it's lovely. I actually worked with Athena about 10 years ago. That was before.
Mr. Mann. Enough to get through the substantial amount of documentation here.
You were supposed to be the best. I was told you were the best.
Mr. Mann, Kruger and Schultz has won Best Internal Auditing Awards 9 years in a row. We are the best. But we cannot perform miracles. Besides, what you're asking us to do here is borderline criminal.
Don't worry your pretty little head about the legality of the job. I've got a lot of shit to worry about today, and I might miss both my daily workout and my 5 o'clock colonic because of the break-in. I'm feeling pretty salty here, lady. Less wine, more action. Oh, why am I forced to use this thing? I swear those people in IT need to get off their asses and install the right software on my laptop. No. Nothing here. Oh, man, this is such a drag. I'll get back to it later. Sharp.
That's the last objective completed. Exfiltrate the bank, 47. Miss Hall will want to have a close look at that data.
Olivia has found something interesting. I'll tell you on the way.
Where are we going?
To Paradise, 47.
So, this is Paradise.
If you can afford.
Gentlemen, glad to hear you made it out of New York. Where are we?
Olivia decrypted the data 47 recovered from the bank. We isolated 3 transactions from Providence partner accounts. All made out to Haven, a small corporation operating out of the Maldives.
What does Haven do?
To the public, they specialize in reputation management for the rich and famous. The real money, however, comes from the covert reconstruction of identities for wealthy criminals. They make people disappear.
The partners are using Haven to acquire new identities.
Yes. Olivia's been attempting to hack the Haven servers, but the owners of Haven are manually resetting the access keys every 10 hours. That, unfortunately, makes them targets.
Haven Island is a true tropical paradise. Owned by the company's founder, Tyson Williams, the island is used by Haven as a combined headquarters and client entertainment center. Current and potential clients are ferried to the island and treated to the very best the Maldives have to offer. Michelin star chefs, a full massage spa, private huts, exercise facilities, and all the comforts of a luxury island resort are made available to them. 47. We'll be sending you in as a potential new client. We've put together a convincing cover story. You're Mr. Reaper, a thief for hire looking to disappear for a while. Your mission on the island is simple. You need to eliminate the 3 owners of Haven. Tyson Williams, founder and rumored tyrannical CEO of Haven. Ludmila Vetrova, a former confidence artist hired by Williams to serve as a client recruiter and handler. And Stephen Bradley, technical wizard and the brains behind Haven's proprietary software platform.
With the owners gone, Olivia will be able to penetrate the Haven servers long enough for her to secure the new partner identities.
I've uploaded all the information we have on the island and the 3 targets. Best of luck, gentlemen.
I don't rely on luck.
Well, a little wouldn't hurt.
Welcome to the Maldives, 47. Haven Island staff is ready to receive you under your assumed identity as Tobias Reaper, a professional thief looking to retire from a life of crime. Ludmila Vetrova can be found in the public sections of the island, primarily tending to client needs. Stephen Bradley alternates between looking after a strict training regimen and working on a small private island, while Tyson Williams roams his large villa estate at the back of the island. This is it, 47. Eliminating the 3 owners of Haven should buy Miss Hall the time needed to do a full penetration and retrieval of the problem part of the Best of luck, 47.
Mr.
That
Reaper
is Ludmila Vetrova,
Welcome to Haven.
English-born former confidence artist of Russian descent and current client handler for Haven.
Thank
Careful
you.
with this one,
Are you
47.
one of the owners?
Yes, indeed. I'm Ludmila Vetrova, co-owner of Haven, and your gracious host for this day. I suspect we'll be seeing more of each other today.
Oh, I'm sure of that, Miss Petrova.
Wonderful. Your late booking has me intrigued. In the meantime, our staff will take good care of your needs.
Thank you, Miss Petrova.
Come find me when you're ready, Mr. Reaper. I think we have lots to talk about.
Mr. Reaper! Welcome to Haven Island. Oh, please collect your key to the private hut in the Welcome Center. Okay, enjoy your stay. Mr. Reaper, welcome to Haven. Here is the key for your personal hut. It's the one behind you on the right. Oh, and Miss Vetrova asked me to tell you that she has left a personal message for you in your hut. Have a good day, sir.
Hey! This area is off limits. Stop whatever you're doing.
Can some...
Tyson Williams over at this big villa on the other end of the island. On the other end of the island.
Tyson Williams has summoned a doctor to the island. He must be feeling under the weather. You have some experience with pain relief, 47. Maybe you could be of
I
assistance.
can't believe I'm saying that. So...
A note from Ludmila Vetrova. I wonder what she wants from you, 47. Regardless, it would be a shame to keep her waiting.
Miss Petrova, it's Tobias Reaper. I read your note.
Excellent. I reviewed your file prior to your arrival and found it very intriguing. I have an offer for you. If you're interested, you can find me over at the restaurant.
I'll keep it in mind.
Wonderful. I hope to see you there.
Spot.
Well, some people are just that way.
Welcome, Mr. Reaper. I hope you enjoy your stay. If you need anything.
Looking good today, sir.
Mr. Reaper, so good to see you.
You mentioned an offer.
Yes, it's a little embarrassing, but we've had an incident. A theft. The thief is an employee here. A person working in Mr. Williams's villa at the other end of the island.
What was stolen?
A USB drive containing some sensitive information. Personal information, which I would rather not fall into the hands of others. So, my offer is this. Obtain the USB drive from the thief without alerting anyone at the villa. The thief is likely still there. I can't get you inside, so you'll have to use that particular skill set of yours to gain access. Do that, and I'll convince Mr. Williams to give you a 50% discount on our service fee. That's $1 million, Mr. Reaper.
A generous offer. The information must be valuable.
Mostly to me. It's very personal. Please call me as soon as you've recovered it.
Very well. I'll call you.
Well, then I would suggest you simply stay in the shade.
expect you to carry them out, understand? Oh, crap! He's gone! How the hell did he manage that? I need you to move now! Okay, show yourself! Command, yeah, I'm here now. It's all clear. Over. Yes, Command. Confirmed. Cleaning house. Over.
I did not sign up for this.
Has anyone found anything on the security tapes yet? It's my ass on the line here, you got it? Whoever stole Mr. Williams' USB key had access to the villa, so it must be somebody working with us.
Nothing yet. I've told the others this is a top priority, sir.
Well, damn it. Review the tapes, find the perp, and get me that USB. Mr. Williams will reward you handsomely for the fine. But more importantly, I get to keep my job.
That's clearly the most...
A thief in paradise. Someone's stolen a USB from Tyson Williams, and now the entire security squad is looking for it. Perhaps you should look closer at those security tapes, 47.
Important part, sir.
Okay, well, what are you standing around for? Go!
Say what?
Standing around for? Go!
Yeah, hey, bro.
security shutdown protocol? The numbers check out?
Don't worry, it's fine. You're new. We just need to make sure Mr. Williams never hears about what you did. Voicemail again? Yes. Hello, Miss Petrova. Just leaving a message. It's me. I mean, it's not on me, of course. It's in my locker. Anyway, please come by the villa. Well, please just come and get it.
Good day to you, sir.
Server integrity compromised. Attention required.
What the heck was that?
Oh! Hello? Security? I need some help. This is seriously bad. You must have
Server
heard that.
integrity
What was it?
compromised. Attention required.
Hey!
Man, you read me. I would strongly advise you to leave the area.
Okay.
Anyone copy? Yeah, we got someone here. Possibly murdered.
I need some help here.
Please, you need to leave now, for your own safety. Man, I was in my position. Over.
Hey, look alive, buddy.
Find the perp. Check over there. Will do.
Server integrity compromised. Attention required.
Hey, something bad is going down. You're supposed to be guarding stuff, you lazy
System
prick.
Administrator Ras Bradley en route.
Command!
System Administrator Ralph Petrova en route.
Hey, incoming! We got incoming! Knuckle up! Moving on.
System Administrator Ralph Petrova en route. System Administrator Ras Bradley en route. System Administrator T. Williams en route. System Administrator Ras Bradley en route. System Administrator T. Williams en route. System Administrator Ras Bradley en route. System Administrator Ralph Petrova en route. System Administrator Ras Bradley en route. System Administrator Ralph Petrova en route. System Administrator Ras Bradley en route. System Administrator T. Williams en route. System Administrator Ras Bradley en route. System Administrator T. Williams en route.
Oh, no. There's no way that...
System Administrator Ras Bradley en route.
That is Tyson Williams, CEO of Haven. A reputed paranoid tyrant, Williams is known for his bad temper and heavy-handedness.
System Administrator Ras Bradley en route. System Administrator has rapidly arrived.
We need Ludmilla here. The system won't accept a forced reboot unless we're all logged in. Well, that seems rather useless. It's your own specification, Tyson. You want it safe. This is safe. Damn it.
System Administrator Petrova en route. System Administrator Petrova en route. System Administrator Petrova arrived.
Two targets remaining. Good work, 47. Ludmilla Vetrova has been permanently retired. Tyson Williams eliminated. Excellent work, 47. Just one more target to go. So, that's Stephen Bradley taken care of. Well done.
How was your time in paradise?
Productive.
Right. We should hear from the others soon.
We're in. Whatever your robot did back on the island, it worked. Let's see. Yeah, here we are.
You found them?
Yeah, right here. But... oh, wait a minute. Something's off. See here? All those controlling shares, those are basically the backbone of the Providence Empire, but they're not going to the new partner identities.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're allocated to someone else. Everything is. The partners are left with no real control. Who is Arthur Edwards?
The Constant.
Message from Olivia. Everything's going to plan. We know where the partners are. We have our targets. You're almost there, old friend. Feels good, doesn't it? We should head out before the storm hits. Time to fulfill our purpose, 47.
To take them all down.